Hello all, good evening. Welcome to Enguru's webinar for Penguin Readers Club. Let's give a few minutes for people who are joining us. And then let's. Hi Vibha. Hello Anup. Hi Mustab. Hi Devanshu. Hi Teddy. Hi Prituel. And Gaur. Hi. Hi everyone. I haven't started talking, Himani. All right. Good evening, guys. I once again welcome you all to Penguin Readers Club webinar. I'm Christiana Parker and I will be running the session. So, yeah, I think we're good to go. We have a lot of us. We have a lot of students as of now. Okay, so simple rules. To talk, you have to raise your hand and the raise hand button will be at the bottom left hand side corner. And since it's a webinar, we might not allow a lot of you to talk. So if you have any genuine questions, only if you have questions, you can send it to me on chat. Otherwise, otherwise you can send your questions to me on chat. So yeah, stick to that. Send your questions on chat. Okay. I'm good. Thanks for asking, guys. I'm good, and I hope you're all doing good too. So, yes, what book are we going to talk about today? One of you send it to me on chat. What book are we going to discuss today? So, if you know the name of the book, you can send it to me on chat. Uh, good. Okay. So two chat options. There is a public chat option and a private chat option. So if you want to ask me questions, please stick to that. You can use the teacher chat. All right. Yes. And yeah, if you have found that, please quickly say a hi to me on chat. Okay. Guys, if you have found the chat option, that is the teacher chat option, quickly send a hi to me on the teacher chat. Okay, let me clearly tell you, Enguru is a platform for you all to learn English. We run live classes in our app, and we also have a lot of activities for you all to practice what you've learned in class. You can improve your English through that. And a lot of students have been asking me for ways to improve their fluency, for ways to improve their vocabulary. So we have some add-on packages that is apart from the live classes, we give you a lot of features. And one of them is the Penguin Readers Club. So Penguin is a very big publishing house in India, and they have partnered with us, and they give you access to more than 100 books. And at the end of the class, I will tell you how much you should pay to get access. And you can read these books through us, through the Enguru app, and you can improve your knowledge. And this webinar is regarding that. We'll be talking about a book in today's class, and then we'll be looking at why you should read the book. And then I'll tell you a little bit more about reading and how to improve your English. So to know that, stay till the end of the class and don't leave in between. Okay, and if you have any question, you can always send it to me on chat. Okay, so what book are we going to discuss? It's given to you on the screen. If you can see it, quickly send the name of the book to me on chat. Very Very good. Thank you. I see a lot of you sending me messages. Well, yes, it's GNR. We're going to discuss GNR today. So thank you so much. We have full control over the webinar, guys. Don't think that no, we don't know who is texting us, and we don't know what is being texted. We have the class is being recorded, and all that you write will be recorded, so we can track you down, and if we see any kind of harassment going on, we will get you reported. So please maintain your decorum and please be kind to each other. Good. Yes, Deepthi will definitely help you out with that. Thank you. So yes, we're going to discuss GR. All right. Okay. So who wants to read this? Could you quickly raise your hand and it'll help us unmute and. Hi, Rani. Okay. So yes, thank you so much for cooperating. Okay, we're gonna discuss this book. It's called Jane Eyre. And look at the front page of the book. So this is how the front page of the book, the old version of the book would look like. What does it say? What is written below Jane Eyre? Could one of you tell me? Could you send it to me on chat? Quickly send it to me on chat. Well, yes, Ananya, you said the right answer. It says an autobiography. Yes, Vibha, very good. You gave me the right answer. Very good, Devanshu. Well, yes, the first page of the book says Jane Eyre and an autobiography. So, what is an autobiography? Could someone tell me on the chat? Um Yes, Deepti Sharma says it is an autobiography of Jane Eyre. What is an autobiography? First of all, what is a biography? Could someone tell me? Very good. Shorab says it's something about a person. Life journey, life shortly written by own. Okay, so well, yes, a biography is the life story. It's the story of someone. That's the biography. And what is an autobiography? Could someone tell me what's the difference between a biography and an autobiography? Very good, Brituel. Very good. Very good. I see a lot of messages coming in. Well, yes, Anubda says autobiography is written by him or her. Well, yes, biography is the story of a person. It's the life story of a person written by somebody else. But an autobiography is a book written by the person itself, by the person themselves. So yes, um, very good, Sunil. That's a very good answer. Sunil says autobiography is an account of your life, which you write yourself. Very good. So the book says Jane Eyre is an autobiography, but who is Jane Eyre? We're gonna talk about that. And who edited it? Could someone tell me what's the name written at the editor's place? Who edited it? Very good, Ananya. Well, yes, it says Currer Bell edited it. Very good. And in the next bit, we're going to find out who these people are. We're going to find out who is Jane Eyre, and we're going to tell who is Currer Bell. And yes, to those of you who are asking me to let you speak, let me remind you once again, this is a free webinar. Here we don't allow a lot of you to talk. I mean, in the end, if we have a few minutes, we would, but today's class seems to be full. We generally don't allow people to talk in a webinar. So yes, it's Jane Eyre's autobiography and it's been edited by Currer Bell. Okay. Does anyone know who is Jane Eyre? Any idea? Who is Jane Eyre? Do you think she is some queen or a minister or somebody? Who is Jane Eyre? Okay, Prakshit says Jane Eyre is the author. No, Prakshit, it's the title of the book. So she's the protagonist in the novel. A simple girl. Wow, who's this? Who gave the answer? Lakshmi. Good job. So yes, Jane Eyre is the protagonist of the novel, and the novel's name is Jane Eyre. Okay, so and is it really an autobiography? Could someone tell me? So Jane Eyre is the protagonist, and is it really an autobiography? Is it really an autobiography? Lakshmi says yes, but are you sure? So, to write an autobiography, you should be alive and you should write it by yourself. And yeah, Jane Eyre, is it really an autobiography? Could someone tell me? Okay, so some say yes and some say no. And let me tell you guys the answer. Actually, it's not an autobiography because Jane Eyre is a fictional character. And to write an autobiography, the person should have been alive. And this is a fictional character, and Jane Eyre is just the protagonist of the book. But let's see what are the relations. And who is Currer Bell? Could someone tell me? Very good. So Lex seems to be like firing us with all the right answers. Well, yes, very good, Mona Lisa. Shubhojit says is the editor of the book. Good, Ananya. Good job. Yes, you already gave the answer. Vibha says the writer of Jane Eyre. Some people say it's a character again. Well, no. So Currer Bell seems to be the publisher. Then who is Charlotte Bronte? Who is Charlotte Bronte? Could someone tell me who is Charlotte Bronte? And how is Currer Bell related to Charlotte Bronte? Okay, don't send me writer, editor. Like, tell me who is the writer and who is the editor. And yes, Lakshmi again has given me the right answer. Good job, Lakshmi. Hi, Lakshmi.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Lakshmi. Where are you from?
I'm from Kerala.
Okay, so
Actually,
Lakshmi,
I haven't read the novel to be honest.
it's
First of all, I
okay.
have to
It's
say,
okay.
but I watched the movie. I don't
Okay.
remember. It was just about 7, 8 years ago, I think, when I was studying in college.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it was
what do
really
you do, Lakshmi?
nothing. I'm a homemaker.
Okay, you seem to be a smart homemaker then. Okay, so Lakshmi, tell us who is Jane Eyre, who is Currer Bell, and who is Charlotte Bronte? Tell us the relationship.
Actually, they are Charlotte, Emily, and I just googled it yesterday. To be honest, that is how
Okay.
I know.
Mhm.
Charlotte Bronte, Emily Bronte, and Anne Bronte. That is, I think, they wrote novels in the name of Currer Bell, Ellis Bell, and Acton Bell. They were Victorian novelists.
Very
Actually,
good. Okay, all that is good. We're going to discuss that in some time. So tell me the relationship between Currer Bell and Charlotte Bronte.
actually, she wrote. It's a pseudonym of
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte Bronte. She wrote
Okay, so you
all
said the
her
word
novels under the
pseudonym.
name.
You said the word pseudonym, and what's a pseudonym? Could you tell us?
A pen name. At that time, it was not allowed to write the real name. I know Charlotte Bronte, they were not allowed to mention the name
Mm-hmm.
and whatever they write at that time. Yeah.
Thank you, Lakshmi. You made my job so easy today. Thank you so much. So sweet of you. So yes, Lakshmi gave us all the answers. So Charlotte Bronte and Arabelle are the same people. So it's just one person with two names. And she said Charlotte Bronte's pseudonym is Carabelle. And pseudonym is a pen name. So certain times when people don't want to reveal their own name, when they don't want to reveal their own identity, they would use something called a pseudonym. So pseudo means false. So a pseudonym is a false name, or a pen name could call it as a pen name too. So have you seen a lot of writers? They have a pen name, but their original name would be something else. So yeah, yes. All right, thank you so much. And let's look a little bit more about Charlotte Bronte. Okay. Hmm. All right, I need a volunteer to read this. Hello, Vibha.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Vibha. How are you today?
I'm fine, ma'am. And how are you?
I'm great, Vibha. Thanks for asking. So, Vibha, could you read this for us?
Ma'am, whole screen.
Yes, baby.
Okay, ma'am. The eldest of the Bronte sisters,
Mm-hmm. The
novelist,
Bronte sisters.
poet,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
governess.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte's
Mm-hmm.
first novel was rejected by every publisher in
Mm-hmm.
England.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte was
Charlotte.
advised.
It's not
What,
Carol,
ma'am?
it's Charlotte.
Okay, ma'am. Charlotte was advised to give up writing because she was a woman.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Vibha. Thank you. I'd love to see you in the kids' classes soon. Thank you so much for helping us. Okay, so yes, Charlotte Bronte was the eldest of the Bronte sisters. If you remember, 2 weeks back, we did a webinar on Wuthering Heights, and it was written by Emily Bronte, who was Charlotte Bronte's sister. So Charlotte, Emily, and the other Bronte sisters, they were very good at writing, and they have published a few books. There is a few novels and a few poems. So they are known for their literary work. Okay. So the second point says she's a novelist, poet, and a governess. Now tell me, could someone tell me who is a governess? Very good, Lakshmi again sends the right answer. Okay, could one of you tell me who is the governess? If you know the answer, send it to me. You can guess. There's no right answer or wrong answer. Just keep guessing. Who could be a governess? What could be the job of a governess? So open your chat boxes and send your answers to me. Very good, Anup. Very good, Vijeta. Well, yes. So there are two kinds of caretaking jobs. One is a nanny's job, and who is a nanny? Could one of you tell me who is a nanny? It's okay, Deepika. It's okay if you don't read. We are just discussing it so that it will help you read it later. So you can go today and read it. So don't don't worry. So yes. So a nanny's job is to take care of a newborn baby. Let's say there's a small baby at home and the parents are busy with work. They will hire a nanny. So the nanny's job is to feed the baby, take care of the baby, bathe the baby, and take care of them. So those people are called nannies. Whereas a governess's job is to take care of the babies, especially the school-going ones, the children who are above 6 or 7 years old, and teach them. So very good, Arun Patel. You've given the right answer. A governess is a woman employed to teach children in a private household. Beautiful. Well, yes, Charlotte Bronte was a governess, and those days, even though she wrote in the Victorian era, those days, even though it was Victorian era, we call it Victorian era because Queen Victoria was the ruler at that time, even though it was a lady empress ruling. Um, Women were not encouraged to write. So that's why all the Bronte sisters had to take a pseudonym, a gender neutral or a slightly masculine looking pseudonym, which helped them in, getting their novels published. So when they found out that it was a woman who was written a novel, so her novel got rejected by a lot of publishers in England. She was even asked to give up writing. So yeah, because she was a woman, but she being a superwoman, she did not give up writing. And today, after God knows how many years, we are discussing one of her novels. So yeah. So hi Anup. Anup. Okay. Hi Arun Patel.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, where are
Hi,
you
ma'am.
from?
Ma'am, I am from Odisha, ma'am.
Okay, could you read the quote that is on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
If all the world hated you and believed you wicked, while you while your own conscience approved you and absolved you from guilt, you would not be without friends.
Very good. So, what do you think this word? What do you think? What do you think this quote means, Arun? Hi, Arun.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what does it mean? Could you tell us in simple words? Okay, even if you have a lot of haters, but if you don't feel guilty about it, which means you're doing something good, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, Arun. Thank you for helping us. So, yes, this is one of the quotes from Jane Eyre. Isn't it a bold quote? We see these kind of quotes, on Instagram, etc. But imagine a lady has written this some 200, 250 years ago, and how powerful should the novel be? Okay. All right. And then there's one more. And yeah. Vibha, could you read it for us?
Okay, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no bird and not net.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that, ma'am?
I am no bird and no net ensnares me.
Internet me. I'm a free human being with an independent will.
Well, thank you, Vibha. So, yes, look at both the quotes. It talks about a sense of independence, it talks about a sense of freedom. And look at this quote to be particular. It says, I'm no bird to be ensnared by nets. That is, a lot of us say, no, that I'm a free bird. Well, actually, birds fall into nets and they get caught. So, look at her. She says, I'm no bird. I'm a free human being with an independent will and nobody can stop me. Well, that's how powerful the novel is. And let's look at the novel. Let's look at what the story could be about. Vijayita,
Yes, ma'am.
could you read the first 2 points?
Yes, ma'am. Jane Eyre is ultimately the tale of one woman's fight to claim her independence and self respect in a society that had no place for her.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, other?
The next one, the second one.
Okay. Jane Eyre is an orphan, penniless and plain, but full of courage and spirit.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Vijayita.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So yes, the novel basically talks about how eager and how bold Jane Eyre is, and how eager she is to get her independence, and how determined she is to get her independence. Well, let me tell you, Jane Eyre is the protagonist of the novel Jane Eyre, but there are a lot of comparisons. So a lot of critics have found a lot of comparisons between Charlotte Bronte and Jane Eyre. So it seems like it's not a complete autobiography, but it's a fictional. There are a lot of parallels that a lot of people could draw between Jane Eyre and Charlotte Bronte, but Jane Eyre is purely fictional, and most of the elements, most of the main events are inspired from Charlotte Bronte's life. So Jane Eyre in this novel is an orphan. So who is an orphan, guys? Could you tell me on chat? And she's penniless. That is, she has no money, but she's full of courage and she's full of spirit. Okay. And then the next point says, okay, who wants to read it? Okay. Brituel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, could you read the third and fourth point for us?
Okay, ma'am.
Mhm.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, I can. Read the
Okay,
third.
okay, ma'am. I will read. She has endured incredible hardship to secure her humble status as a governess in the household of her brooding employer, Mr. Rochester.
Mm-hmm.
Jane served with an defiant nature meet with Rochester's sardonic temperament.
Mm-hmm.
The
Next one
two,
too.
okay, the two become immersed in a deep, intense bond.
Thank you so much. So, well, yes.
Welcome.
Also, Brituel, could you tell us who is an orphan?
Further, ma'am,
Could you tell us who is an orphan?
orphan.
Orphan, yes.
Once, once whose parents died.
Okay, somebody who doesn't have parents or doesn't have anyone to look after. Okay. Yes. So, yeah. All right. So Jane Eyre lives. Okay. Jane Eyre is an orphan basically who has no money but has a lot of courage and has a good spirit. She has tolerated a lot of things, lot of hardships to secure a governess's position. Before some time, we just found out who is a governess, and yes, she is a private tutor for Mr. Rochester's children. Okay, so yeah, she's very determined. She's very defiant. She doesn't give up easily. But on the other hand, Mr. Rochester is sardonic. That is, he keeps putting her down, but she is determined. She doesn't want to give up. So they two fall in love eventually. They kind of fall in love, and that's the story all about. They fall in love and they find themselves in love, and because they two are in love, they've decided to get married. Then there's something that's stopping them from getting married. Okay. Rochester has a terrible secret, a remnant from his past, that could threaten any hope of happiness with his only love. Well, yes, Rochester has a very dark secret, and on the day of their wedding, somebody comes and reveals that secret because of which they both cannot get married. I'm not going to tell you all what is Rochester's secret, so if you want to know that, you have to go read the book. Okay, so Jane Eyre seems to be one of the unforgettable heroines of all the times. Well, yes, that's how powerful Jane Eyre is, and let all credits go to Charlotte Bronte for giving us someone as good as Jane Eyre 250 years ago. And look at us after 250 years, we are talking about her now. Okay, that's the story about. Let's quickly do a recap. It's about a woman who's orphaned and who secures a governess's position, but then eventually falls in love with the landlord or with her employer, but cannot get married to him because the man has a secret. And like I told you, go find out the secret. You can find it out. I mean, you can read the book to find out what is Rochester's secret. And yes, well, that's the book about. It's very powerful. It talks about a young woman who fights all her battles all by herself, and it will motivate you a lot. So, yeah. Okay. So, this is one question that I get from a lot of you guys, be it after classes, even in today's class. A lot of people ask me, how do I improve my English, etc., etc., etc. So to talk in English, you have to read a lot. Okay, so let me talk to one of you. Hi, Brituel.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, so Brituel, have you read this book that we saw today?
Okay, ma'am.
No, have you read it?
Uh,
No.
Hello, ma'am.
Have you
Further,
read this?
ma'am,
Have you read the book before?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello.
So Brituel, is this your first class today?
Yes, ma'am. This is my first class.
And okay, do you want to improve your English?
Yes, ma'am. I want to improve because I'm
Okay. Mhm.
very poor in English, ma'am.
Sorry, you're very.
Very, very.
Okay. Okay. So you say
And
that.
my pronunciation, ma'am, my
Mhm.
pronunciation also
Mhm.
need to improve, ma'am.
Okay. So you want to improve your pronunciation. Very good. Thank you for bringing it up. So, okay. All right. So yes, a lot of like Rituel said, he wants to improve his English and he wants to improve his pronunciation. So could you guys tell me on chat that how would you like to improve your English? And I mean, what are the things that you can do to improve English, and what could you do to improve your English and pronunciation? Could you give me a few tips, and then I will give you a few tips. Let's exchange tips. Very good, Vibha. Very good, Sandhya. Okay, Teddy also says something. So somebody says reading, somebody says speaking regularly, somebody says watching English videos with text. Well, lovely. So yes, to read, we are giving you this beautiful opportunity of giving you access to 10 plus books every month. So well, yes, let me tell you, reading helps you all improve your vocabulary, spelling, your writing. So, to all those who want to travel and travel around the world and look at different cultures and learn more. But if you can't afford traveling, reading is a quick way to travel. So, books from across the world, read books from across the world. You will know different cultures. Okay, so yeah, reading helps you with all of that. It gives you access to a variety of language. Well, yes, it helps you learn a lot of words. It increases your knowledge, your creativity, and your imagination. So start reading from today. So somebody said speak in English. So a lot of you question me if somebody, I want to speak in English, but I don't know who to talk to. But I don't have any friends who help me talk in English. So that's why we have our live classes. You can join our live classes, improve your knowledge because we have conversational classes. You get to talk to each other in your live class, and that's one way you can promote. And some people said, Britu said, he said he wants to improve his pronunciation. But if you read, how would you improve your pronunciation? So that's why we ask you to take up our Penguin Reader subscription. Here, that's why I ask you to take part in the Penguin Readers Club, because here you get access to 10 books a month. You can read those books and you can also listen to them. They are given to you as ebooks and also as audio books so that you can listen to them in your free time. So a lot of people tell me, ma'am, it's a little hard for me to read. I find a few words little hard. So in that case, I tell you all, you can listen to audio books. That will also help you improve your pronunciation. Your listening skills will improve. Okay, and you can answer questions before, after, during reading. So we have developed activities for you to make your reading time interesting. So you can answer trivia questions before and after or during while you read the book. And per month you can access up to 10 books. So yeah, don't wait. You can go ahead and subscribe. So if you're interested in taking a plan, quickly raise your 1 minute. If you're interested in taking a book club subscription, quickly raise your hand. I will explain it to you. So when you open the app, at the bottommost corner, at the bottom panel, you will see a tiny penguin's icon. So if you see that icon, click that and this page opens. So once you click the penguin icon, this page opens and you can take a subscription. So we have two kinds of subscriptions like this, a standard and a premium subscription. A standard subscription starts at 350 rupees per month and it gives you access to 10 books, and a premium subscription is 500 rupees and it gives you access to 20 books. And yeah, you can read, look at this, you can read the book and listen to it. Oh, seems like Vibha already has a subscription. Okay, guys, keep your hands raised if you would like to take a subscription. Somebody from our team will contact you. Vibha. Hello,
Yes,
Vibha.
ma'am.
So, Vibha, what are the books that you read, Vibha?
Ma'am, right now I read Little Woman and The Kissing Booth, and now I'm in. Ma'am, I forgot the book's name.
Is it Tom Sawyer Whitewashes the Fence?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I think
It
it's
is.
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Yes, ma'am. Because I haven't read it
You
properly
haven't
right
read
now.
it completely.
Yes, ma'am. I want to read it very soon. It's a very interesting book.
Okay, okay. Did you try listening to the books?
Yes, ma'am. I try it, and from listening to from this feature, I some words some pronunciation I improve.
You improved a few of your pronunciation errors. Okay. So, would you recommend it to your friends, Vibha?
Yes, ma'am. I would tell them.
Okay. So, which is your favorite book so far?
Ma'am, Little Woman.
Okay, Little Women. Why?
Because it's like very easy to read, and it was very interesting, and I just like the questions and answer of the books.
Okay, that's lovely. So, I hope you read a lot of books. I hope you finish all your 10 books in this month. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Best of luck, Vibha. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, Rahul. Hello, Rahul.
जी मैम हेलो
Hi, Rahul. So, Rahul, do you want to improve your English?
जी मैम ओके
So, Rahul, if you want to improve your English, we have live classes where we will teach you how to talk, and we will also, we will teach you new words. You can talk with your fellow classmates and you can practice. Okay. So, could you please press the raise hand button? Somebody from my team will contact you and they will tell you how to improve your English.
ओके मैम
Okay. Thank you, Rahul. Guys, it was wonderful meeting you all today. If you still have any questions, you can send it to me on chat and I would love to answer your questions. Okay. Deepthi asks, what should I do for improving my fluency? So, Deepthi, sometimes we get stuck. Deepthi, we get stuck because we are less confident, and more often we get stuck because we are out of words. And how do I collect? A lot of people ask me, and how do I collect? How do I have a lot of words in my head? How do I learn them? So that's why we ask you all to read. And when you read, subconsciously all these words get registered in your mind, and whenever you see these words around you, it'll automatically come to you, and when the need arises, you will automatically speak fluently. Also, if you don't find time to read, listen to audiobooks. Even Penguin offers you a lot of audiobooks. You can listen to them, and as you listen, you will know the right pronunciation as well, and it will help you improve your fluency. All right, is there anybody else? If you have any more questions, you can ask me. Samya, what would you like to say? A standard plan allows you to take 20 books a month. Sorry, a standard plan allows you to take 10 books a month, and a premium plan allows you to take 20 books per month. Prem, we're out of time. If you could write down your question here, it would be easy for us. So seems like Vibha and Vidushi have become friends. It's just that you guys are in different levels. So yeah, hopefully you guys meet each other one day. All right. Anybody else? Any other questions? Quickly send your questions. We have very little time left. Okay. Once again, let me tell you. Open your app. Go to the bottom panel. You will see a tiny penguins icon, and once you click that, the page will open. And after that, you can choose your plan, take a subscription, choose your book, and once you've selected the book, you can listen to it or either read it. So you can access 100 plus books. So let's say you can take 10 books at a time, and you can read one book at a time. And if you're disinterested in the middle, you can switch your books. Shiran, quickly raise your hand. Somebody from our team will contact you. Shiran, somebody will answer your question, so please raise your hand. It will be helpful for others to, it will be helpful for them to note down your name. Any other questions? Same like I told you, we can't unmute anyone right now. We're out of time. So send your answers to me on chat. Send your questions to me on chat. Well, happy reading, guys. I hope you liked this session. Shakir, okay, Shakir, please keep your hand raised. Somebody from our team will contact you and they will help you. They will answer all your questions. Okay. It was lovely meeting you all. Thank you for asking me some good questions today. Hope you enjoyed the session. I hope Satnam, we will help you from basic English. So just raise your hand. Somebody from our team will note down your name and they will explain the plans to you. Okay, so guys, once again, let me tell you, thank you for coming to our class. Thank you for coming to our webinar. I hope you enjoyed it. So please go ahead and take a subscription and start reading Jane. I'll enjoy it and find out what is Mr. Rochester's dirty